Do you ever look in the mirror and say, who am I? Who is this person looking back at me? I don't recognize them. Do you ever find that you are just existing through life and not actually living it? In this video, I will give you 4 tips that you can try today to get yourself back into authentic living. My name is Meaghan, and I created this channel, Naturally Meaghan, where I share my wellness journey, give you my essential oil tips and education, coaching tips, and my best natural home solutions. Now, how did someone who spent 20 years in the corporate world get in this situation? I'm so glad you asked. It goes back to those questions that I asked you in the beginning of this video. I found myself after 20 years of working in the corporate world where I had given my time, my energy, and everything that I had to making sure that my work was the best it could be. I was tired. I looked in the mirror one day, I didn't recognize myself. And even worse, I didn't feel good. I had given up my health, my joy, and most of my life to a company that was glad to take it. So I decided that I need to get back to take back my life and get back to being authentically me. So what did I do? Step 1, I worked on my mindset. Mindset is one of the number 1 tools that you can use every day to impact how your day is going to go. Now, we can't control the world. We can't control what's happening around us, but we can control how we show up to approach it and to deal with what happens to us. Yes, there's disappointments, but you can be disappointed and still move through that and go on about your day. Now, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to get it right every day. In fact, it's better to learn what worked, what didn't work. Write it down in a journal. Here's how I intended my day to go. Here's what happened. Here's how I reacted. And then the next day, start again. You will feel better. And once you know that how you deliberately show up each day, you will become more authentically you. And you will actually begin to have more control over your life rather than just reacting to what's happening to you. The second thing, get into nature. Now, that doesn't mean you need to move out in the middle of the woods. It doesn't mean you need to avoid all civilization forever and ever. But it does mean show up and go out to that world that is more of a natural pace, the natural world. Find a park to go walk through, something lined with trees, has animals in it, maybe a lake, a stream, a creek, something of that. Spend 30 to 60 minutes if you can. That would be ideal. But just go out and just let go of what you're thinking about. Let go of your grocery list, those tasks at work, those tasks at home. Give your mind the opportunity to just be and exist in that natural energy. Our modern day world is filled with information bombarding us over and over and over again. We're looking at screens all day long, whether it's our phone, our tablets, our computers, our televisions, and everything is giving us information. It's not just we're creating our own content. We are taking in all those ads, taking in all that information. So our brains need a break from that. We need to we always are trying to get from one place to the next as fast as we can in the fastest cars, on the highways. Go, 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 go. We need to break. We need to give our brains the spaces to just exist. And when you're in nature, when you're watching animals play on the ground, or when you're watching the birds in the sky, or just the way the wind rustles through the trees, your mind starts to calm and all of that energy from the outside world will disappear. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect the first time, but go out, spend 5 minutes. You just go stand next to a tree and watch the tree. See what it does. See if you notice an ant on the bark. Just something that brings you out of our crazy world. And one other tip that I really encourage everyone to do, get off the concrete and the asphalt. I know not everyone wants to play in the mud, but if you can walk on natural grass, a natural path, it is so much better for your body and it's so much better to connect. And if you can do it barefoot, even better. But just do something connect with the natural world. I know this sounds a little frou-frou, but again, we aren't meant to operate in this crazy paced world, and we need a break from it to get our minds back to settled and so that we can open up and become who we genuinely are supposed to be. My number 3 tip, move your body, move your body, move your body. And I can tell you this is one that I've had a hard time with, but please get up and move. And I don't mean from the chair to the refrigerator and back again. I mean get your blood pumping. Again, as I said earlier, I've spent 20 years in corporate America sitting behind a computer at my desk, working my heart out as feverishly as possible and not getting up until that project was done. And it has left my body in very bad state. I have circulation problems. I can barely move. I have pain. I walk with a limp at one point, all because I made my body sit for so long and I didn't let it get up and move. I didn't take the breaks I needed, and I didn't move my body. For those of you who are great at exercise, great, keep going. But for those of you, I'm talking to those of you who are like me, who sit, who get in their office and they just go through their projects and they never get up and they never take the breaks and they get in their cars and they drive all the way through everything just to get to the destination. And they've sat for 4, 5, 6 hours not getting up. You are hurting yourself, and your body deserves better. You deserve better. And I know it doesn't feel good to walk after doing that for so long, but get up and just walk to the car and back. Walk up a flight of stairs, no matter how long it takes you. Walk to the end of the block. Whatever you can do to move your body, get it moving again. We're not meant to be stationary. The more you move your body, the more it will respond, and it'll come. Just work through that awkwardness, that unsteadiness, that crink and that pain where you're just not quite feeling it. Please, 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 I implore you, get moving. Your body will respond again. I used to walk all over the place, bike, hike, ride horses, all kinds of activity. I was always going on the weekends. And now I can barely go to the grocery store. But I started walking again, and I would walk, like I just told you, the 5, 10, 15 minutes, no matter how much it hurt, no matter how stiff I felt. Even if I'd worked a long day, I made sure to get out and walk. And I'm now up to over a mile a day that I can walk effortlessly, and I don't have the pain anymore. So I implore you, please keep your body moving. It's important for your vitality and your continued mobility as we age. Number 4, and this one may seem a little odd, but I promise you this does impact how you live and who you are. Get rid of whatever toxic chemicals you can find in your home to eliminate. Now, you don't have to go and replace your entire home all at once, but find something, whether it be something with artificial fragrances or artificial coloring, plastic dishes. Like, we have so much in our world that is combined with chemicals to make it operate better, make it softer, make it more flexible, make it last on the shelf longer, more convenient. And yes, we love our convenience, but it is also taking a toll on our body. Our, things we use to shampoo our hair, soaps we use, all those lovely body washes that we get with these lovely scents that they're all artificial, they are actually doing damage to our body, and our cells are not happy with those. So find something. Again, pick one thing. Maybe get a glass instead of using a plastic cup, or maybe store your food in a glass container or a stainless steel container instead of a plastic container or a plastic bag. All of those things are leaching chemicals into your foods and into your body when you use them. If you can just replace one thing, get used to that, replace a second thing over time, you're going to start to notice that maybe the headaches don't come as often as they used to, or maybe your skin is not as dry as it was, or you're feeling just a little bit better, your brain fog's a little bit lighter. It's amazing how some of these things can actually impact our bodies over time when we've built it up and built it up. So just pick one thing, something more natural. Again, don't get too crazy about it if it feels overwhelming to you, but just something that's going to help you move forward into a more authentic, natural life. So if you've stuck with me this long in this video, those are my 4 tips that you can try today. And just to repeat what they are, it is, you need to set your mindset every day before you go out the door. Just spend a few minutes. How do I want to show up today? And what type of person do I want to be? Number 2, go out and spend some time in nature. Just a few minutes. 30 to 60 minutes is ideal, but if that seems too much, nature's not your thing, just do something that puts you in that connection with the earth and out of the crazy hubbub of the day. Number 3, move your body. Go dancing. Play with your kids. If exercise isn't your thing, find something fun to do, whether you like basketball, whether you want to go play with your dog, whether you like dancing. Do something that just gets you moving. And then 4, replace something toxic in your home and artificial with something of a more natural alternative, and just help your body to release and not feel the load that those toxins provide in your home and in your space. Now, I am going to give you, as a freebie for watching my video, thank you for staying this long, I'm going to give you my list of essential oils for the home. This is my top 12 oils that I think every home needs, that will support most of your needs and help you to live a more natural life and becoming a more authentic you. So check the link down below. If you like what you've heard and you connect with my story and you don't think I sound a little bit too crazy, I would love to see you here again. I am going to be creating more content, go into more detail about specific topics and things that I used and what I have done to reclaim my life and get myself back on a track so that I become more naturally Meaghan. That's the name of this channel. That's who I am. I am naturally me again. So if you are interested in more of it, click the subscribe button, come back here, watch more videos, and I will see you in the next one. Take care and be well and be you.